Hello, this is Gary at Jack Raven Bushcraft. Thank you for watching our video. This week I'm going to talk about chemical means of purifying water. Last week I did a video on filtering water or using an improvised water filter, so a plastic bottle with some sand and moss and gravel, that kind of thing. This week I thought I would just have a quick look through some chemical means of purifying our water. So purifying, making it safe to drink. So with the filtering that we looked at last week, that was about removing turbidity, particulates from our water. This week, as I say, I want to talk a little around actually purifying it, making it safe to drink. So what are those things that we need to be particularly mindful of? So we have things such as parasites. So in particular there, especially where we are, because we have ruminants around, sheep around, we need to be wary of liver fluke. And we have protozoa. Protozoa are single-celled animals, and so that's things like Cryptosporidium and Giardia. Then we have bacteria, and I do just have to look at my notes here to remember which are which, because I often forget. So in terms of bacteria, so that's things like cholera, typhoid, salmonella, E. coli, Legionnaire's disease, dysentery, all pretty unpleasant. And then viruses, hepatitis A and E, polio, rotavirus, echovirus, which is meningitis. So again, there are some illnesses there that you probably would rather not contract. I gave those in a rough size order as well. So a parasite is much bigger than a protozoa, which in turn is much bigger than a bacteria, which again is much bigger than a virus. So I'm going to talk about three different chemicals here that we can use to treat water, and those are chemicals that are designed to take out the things that I've just mentioned. So things that are alive ish in the case of viruses, but things that are alive, so not chemical contaminants. That's a whole different kind of ball game. So first up, iodine. Now, a word of caution with iodine: if you're pregnant, then don't use iodine to purify water. Don't take it in any form, and also avoid. If you are allergic to shellfish, again, don't take iodine. It turns out that there's a strong correlation between people that are allergic to shellfish and also being allergic to iodine. And from what I understand, iodine, when it's actually produced, they use certain parts of shellfish in the production of it. So yeah, if you're allergic to one, you're likely to be allergic to the other. We've got iodine as a tincture, so this is a 2% iodine tincture, so it's a liquid. With this one, 5 drops into a litre of water, and then leave it for a half hour or so. Give it a good shake every once in a while to make sure that it gets through, and it kind of permeates into the whole of your water. Added advantage with iodine, of course, you can also use this for disinfecting wounds as well as your water. We've got iodine tablets, this kind of thing. So all of these I'm showing you, I'm not here particularly advertising any brand, it's just these are the ones that I happen to have. So we've got iodine tablets here. These actually come with a neutralizing tablet as well, so it kind of neutralizes the taste that you're going to get with the iodine. With these ones, there are instructions on it, so it's just saying put 2 tablets into a quart of water or a litre. Wait 5 minutes, shake it, and then wait another 30 minutes before drinking. Now the point here of me reading out the instructions is whatever the instructions say, then follow them. So some of you that might have been on our courses, you may have met Bob, one of our instructors. So Bob used to act as or work as a mountain guide, and so there would be times when the group was kind of run out of water and they were waiting to get to another river or a stream to be able to top up. And this thing over where it says wait half an hour, every now and again someone would think, well, it's been 20 minutes, I'm sure that'll be okay. And from time to time they would come a cropper and they would be ill. So whatever the instructions say, just kind of follow them. Iodine. Iodine's going to kill all of those nasties that I mentioned, with the exception of Cryptosporidium in its larvae or egg stage. Okay, so just bear that in mind with the iodine. Then we get so chlorine tablets. These are basically very, very similar to the kind of thing that's going into swimming pools. And in fact, although these are chlorine tablets, what's in them is troclocene sodium, which, again, I'm not a chemist, but my understanding is when those tablets go into the water and they dissolve, that releases the chlorine. So again, you know, just follow the instructions on the pack. So this is just saying drop it in and yeah, leave for 30 minutes and it's good to go. So these ones, these are from Life Systems. It says kills bacteria, viruses and giardia. These ones, slightly more interesting. So these are from Oasis. These say it destroys harmful bacteria, but it doesn't mention anything about viruses or giardia and so on. So I did get in touch with them. I had an email conversation with their, I think, technical director. They were very helpful, and gave me lots of information. So these also will kill bacteria, viruses and giardia. But note again, they won't kill Cryptosporidium when it's in its egg stage or larval stage. Our third category of tablet or of chemicals here that I've got anyway, chlorine dioxide. So it's pretty much the same kind of thing. It's a little tablet that you're going to put into the water, and again, the manufacturers here, they're trying to make it straightforward for you. One tablet, 1 litre of water, and again, leave for half an hour. So chlorine dioxide, that will kill parasites, protozoa, it'll kill viruses, bacteria. So these will take out Cryptosporidium. So if they're a little more expensive, but if you're in an area where you think Cryptosporidium may be prevalent, then you probably want to start thinking about taking the chlorine dioxide tablets with you. Of course, as a bushcrafter, if all of this should fail or you run out, you don't have them for whatever reason, then of course light a fire, get your water on the fire, filter it first, get it on the fire, get it at a rolling boil for 3 minutes. The rolling boil part is important. The rolling boil means that the water is moving around in your pot, and it's going to prevent any sort of cold spots from forming. It's going to make sure that all of the water is up to that 100 degrees centigrade. So get it to a rolling boil for 3 minutes, and that's also going to do the job. So I hope you found that useful. I hope it's going to help you as you go off onto your bushcraft ventures. We would hope to get another video out next week. If you haven't subscribed yet to our YouTube channel or our blog, then please do so. In the meantime, take care, stay safe.